Hello students, in this video we will discuss about accounting treatment of goodwill. This is the third subtopic under the chapter admission of a partner. The first topic that we discussed was sacrifice ratio and new profit sharing ratio. We have solved enough problems on sacrifice ratio and new profit sharing ratio. Then the second subtopic under admission of a partner is capital adjustment of partners, or we can say proportionate capital. How to calculate the new capitals of the partners. So under that particular topic, we have taken three cases. Case 1, wherein we have seen we have taken a base as total capital. Case 2, wherein we have taken a base as the capital of new partner. And case 3, the new capitals of old partner. So all the three cases with respect to the second subtopic, that is capital adjustment of partners, we have already discussed in our previous video. So this is the third subtopic under the chapter accounting treatment of goodwill. Now before we proceed to the big problems of admission of a partner, wherein we have to prepare revaluation account, partners capital account and balance sheet. Okay, so you should understand how the goodwill will affect the partner's capital account. There are different situations which we will discuss under this topic, and according to that, how are we going to record those entries in partner's capital account. But before that, here we are going to learn journal entries. So you might get journal entry for 1 or 2 marks in exam, or else you might also get a big problem. So this topic is very important, because whether it is asked for 1 or 2 marks, or it is coming for the big problems, okay, it will help you to understand how to record these entries with respect to the goodwill, because under this there are 4 situations, and each situation is slightly different than the other. So let us first start by understanding what is goodwill. Goodwill means reputation of partnership firm. Okay, not only partnership firm, it can be of any business or any company, or it can be of sole proprietor also. But here we are discussing about partnership business. So goodwill means the reputation of partnership firm, which helps them to earn good amount of profit. So reputation means the name that particular company has in the market. For example, Apple phones, they are known for the security that they provide to their phones, the photo clarity that they give to their customers, and for various other reasons. Right? So goodwill means the reputation which is been created by the partnership firm or any other business which helps them to earn profit. Now, goodwill arises due to efforts and hard work done by the existing partners in the past. So, in the admission of a partner, what we do? We admit a new partner in this firm, in this business. So, when we admit a new partner, okay, before that there must be some reputation which must have been created by the old partners, right? So that is what it is told over here. Goodwill arises due to the efforts and hard work done by the existing partners in the past. Before admitting the new partner, there must have been reputation which is created by the old partners, because new partner is just been added to the business. He has not shown his efforts as of now, but before that the partnership firm was already running by the old partners, right? And they, because of their efforts and hard work, they must have definitely created some reputation or name in the market. So the new partner should compensate the sacrificing partner by paying them an amount termed as goodwill. Now, since the efforts and hard work that is being taken by the old partner, the new partner will also benefit in future because the reputation is already created in the market by the old partners, and that benefit even the new partner will receive in future, okay, in terms of profit. So the new partner that is joining now should compensate old partners, okay, should compensate which partner? Sacrificing partner, by paying them an amount termed as goodwill. Now, as I have already explained to you in the beginning of the chapter, why goodwill has to be paid to the old partners in sacrificing ratio, because the old partners are sacrificing a part of share from their profits in order to give that share to the new partner. So for that reason, the new partner have to bring goodwill, and that goodwill will be given to the old partners, okay, the partners that are doing sacrifice, okay. So that goodwill will be given to the old partners, or you can say the sacrificing partners, in sacrifice ratio. Now this question can come as a filling the blanks or as a MCQ question for the exam. A and B are old partners. Let's take this situation. A and B are old partners. They admit C. So C is a new partner here. So new partner is C. Now what the new partner has to bring when he is admitted in the business? He has to bring capital, and he also have to bring the goodwill in the business. So new partner brings goodwill along with the capital, and that goodwill will be distributed, or it will be given to the old partners, the partners who are doing sacrifice, okay. So that will be given to the old partners who are sacrificing their share. So let's say your A and B both are sacrificing their share, both the old partners are sacrificing their share. So that will be distributed or given to old partners in sacrifice ratio. So C has to bring goodwill in business along with the capital, and the goodwill that C brings in the business, that will be distributed to the old partners or to the sacrificing partners in what ratio? Sacrifice ratio. So this can come as a filling the blanks. The goodwill brought by the new partner is given to the sacrificing partner or old partner in dash ratio. It is sacrifice ratio. Okay. Now, before I proceed with the problem, I want you to understand partner's capital account. Now, this topic we have already discussed when I have taken the topic in the first chapter under the subheading fixed capital account and fluctuating capital account. So the basics of capital account I have already explained you all, okay, but I'm just briefing you all again over here. Now partners capital account. In partners capital account, what we do, we prepare separate columns for each partner. So A and B are old partners, then another column has to be created, that is for the new partner. So for A there will be separate column, B there will be separate column, and C also there will be separate column. Now the debit side means minus. Please understand this. This is the debit side and this is the credit side. Now your debit side means minus and credit side means plus. So whenever it is said that partner's capital account is debited meaning what? It is been minused. And partner's capital account is credited. If it is said, then it means what? It is been added. So please understand this. Debit means minus and credit means plus. Now what is the meaning of this? If the partner is withdrawing any amount withdrawn by the partner, okay, that means his account will be deducted, right? For example, if we have a bank account and if we withdraw the money from our bank account, obviously the bank balance in our bank account will be less, because whatever the amount that I am withdrawing, it will be deducted from my bank balance. Correct? Similarly, understand this as a bank account only. So if a partner is withdrawing the money, it will be written in the debit side because debit means minus. And if the partner has to receive the money, see what I have written here, amount payable to partner. That means if the partner have to receive the money or any amount which is payable to the partner in the future, then it will be credited. That means it will be added to the partner's capital account in the credit side. Added meaning it will be written in the credit side. Okay, so debit means minus, credit means plus. Understood? Now, once you understand this, we can go ahead with the problem. But before that, I will first explain you the first situation of the treatment of goodwill. Okay, now what is given here? Following are accounting treatment of goodwill at the time of admission of the partner. So when the old partners are admitting a new partner in the business, following accounting treatment can arise with respect to goodwill, which is been brought by the new partner. Okay, so what is the first case here? When new partner brings his share of goodwill in cash. Okay, so here what is given? When the new partner is admitted in the business and when he is bringing the goodwill in the form of cash. So these are the journal entry that we are going to follow here. Now under this topic, again there are two more topics. So you need to understand the first case. This case is with respect to when the new partner is bringing the goodwill in the form of cash. Okay. Now under this there are two topics, this is actually the continuation of this one. So first you need to understand this one and then we can proceed to the second one. Goodwill amount brought in cash and retained in the business. Okay. So what does this means? Goodwill amount brought in cash. As I told you, when a new partner is admitted, A and B are old partners. When they admit C is a new partner now. So when they admit C has to bring what? C has to bring goodwill in the business. Okay, C has to bring the goodwill in the business. This goodwill we will give it to the sacrificing partner, that is the old partners, in sacrifice ratio. So when C is bringing the goodwill in the business for this particular what you can say effect, for this particular effect you have to pass one entry. Okay, what is this effect? When C bring goodwill in the business, and when are you going to follow this particular entry? When it is brought in cash. When C is bringing the goodwill in the form of cash. Okay. So how this entry will be? Cash account, see here, cash account or bank account is debited and goodwill account is credited. I will help you how to remember this journal entry. Now you must have learned this rule in your 11th standard. Okay, cash account is a real account, right? Cash account is a real account. And what are the rules of real account? Debit what comes in and credit what goes out. Okay, so now tell me students, when C bring goodwill in the business, will cash account be debited or will the cash account be credited? Because what does the real account says? Debit what comes in. That means when C is giving the goodwill in the business, goodwill means it is in the form of a cash. So when C is giving the cash as a goodwill to the business, that means cash is coming in the business. So here what will happen? Cash account will be debited. So that is what I have written here. Cash slash bank account, okay, is debited. Now this cash that business is receiving, it is received in terms of which account, for what purpose this amount is being received? It is received as a goodwill which has been brought by the new partner in the business. So understand this. Goodwill amount brought in cash. I am talking only of this part. When goodwill amount brought in cash, that means the new partner is bringing goodwill in the business. Okay. So what is coming in? Cash is coming in the business. Okay. So that is why cash account is debited here, because we are applying this rule of real account, debit what comes in, and goodwill account is credited because this cash we have received from which account, on in terms of which account we have received this cash in the business? Goodwill which has been brought by the new partner. So you write here to goodwill account. The narration will be being goodwill brought in cash by new partner. So this is the entry when the goodwill is brought in cash by the new partner. So now the first effect is done. New partner has given the cash as goodwill to the business. The new partner has given what? Goodwill to the business. For this we have recorded the entry. Now the goodwill that we give to the business, C has given goodwill to the business. For this we have already recorded the entry now. Now this goodwill which has been brought in the business, that will be given to whom? It will be given to sacrificing partner. Now please pay attention, students. In the problem I have written old partners. When you will get these notes, here I have written old partners. Now sometimes sacrificing partner all partner can be old partners. All the sacrificing partner can be old partners. Otherwise sometimes what happen, out of all the old partner there is only one partner who is sacrificing the share. Okay, so that is why I am writing here sacrificing partner or old partner. So this amount that is been given as a goodwill to the business, that we have to add in partners capital account, in old partners capital account. As I told you, the goodwill which has been brought by the new partner in the business, that has to be given to the old partners or to the sacrificing partner in sacrifice ratio. It has to be given as per sacrifice ratio. So when I say it has to be given to the old partner, meaning it has to be added in which account? Partners capital account. Which partners capital account? Sacrificing partners, that is old partners capital account. Okay, so here with looking at this only you can tell me how will be the second entry. Here I have written plus, right? So that means old partners capital account will be credited. Here I have written credited to old partner. Okay, because that goodwill what is been brought by the new partner in the business, that we are giving it to the sacrificing partner or old partners in sacrifice ratio. So when I say it is given to the old partners or sacrificing partner, it means we have to add to their partners capital account, to the sacrificing partners capital account, which means the old partners capital account. So that is why plus means, what have I told you all? Plus means, as per the partners capital account, plus means credit. So we have to credit old partners capital account. So that is why in the second entry old partners capital account will be credited. And what are we crediting to their account, students? We are crediting goodwill which is brought by the new partner. So you have understood the first entry. First entry is when the goodwill is brought by the new partner in the business. So cash is coming in, so that is why cash account is debited to goodwill account. This cash we have received in terms of which account? In terms of goodwill account that is being brought by the new partner. So goodwill account will be credited. So now the goodwill is come in the business. This entry is when the goodwill is coming in the business. Second entry is when the goodwill that is been brought by the partner is given to the old partners, that is the sacrificing partner. So when it is given to the old partners, that means the old partners capital account should be added, which means it should be credited. Okay, so that's why your old partners capital account has been credited. And why we are crediting their account? Which amount we are crediting their account? We are crediting goodwill amount brought by the new partner. So here I am writing your goodwill account. And goodwill account will be debited here. How will be the narration? Being goodwill credited to old partners capital account in sacrificing ratio. Credited means what, students? In partners capital account? Added. Okay? That amount they will receive, old partners will receive from the new partner. Okay? Understood? Now, there is second situation which will come under this particular heading when new partner brings his share of goodwill in cash. Okay, whenever the new partner is bringing the goodwill in cash, this is the entry when he is bringing the goodwill in the business. This is the entry when the goodwill brought by the partner in the business is added to the partner's capital account, to the old partner's capital account. Added meaning credited. Okay, and this is the entry when the amount that we have added to the old partner's capital account is withdrawn by the old partner. Okay, so let's just take a situation here. Let's say C brings 2,000 or 20,000 as goodwill. Okay, so when this 20,000 is given by C in the business as goodwill, we will be having this first entry, cash account debit to goodwill account. Now, the first effect is done. Now, when the business will credit means what? When the business will add that goodwill brought by the new partner to the old partner's capital account. For that, this will be the second entry. Old partner's capital account will be credited. Why? Because they are getting goodwill, which is being brought by the new partner. And there will be another effect. If this old partner, here we are adding to their old partner's capital account. Okay, and then in case if this old partner withdraw that amount from their capital account, then we will debit, or it will be reverse. In this case, what we are doing? We are adding to the old partner's capital account. Only when it is been added to their old partner's capital account, they can withdraw that money. Now let's say for example, here A is getting 10,000 and B is also getting 10,000 as goodwill. So here we have already added to their capital account. This amount we have already added to their capital account. Okay, but the third effect is what? If they are withdrawing the money, this money what we have added to their partner's capital account, to the old partner's capital account, they can withdraw it. Either they can withdraw the full amount what we have credited, or they can withdraw half amount or whatever the amount that they wish to. It can be 5,000, it can be 2,000. So only after adding this amount to their capital account, they can withdraw this money. So understand that this entry will, this is the first entry, this is the second entry, and this is the third entry. This cannot come before this entry. This cannot come before this entry, because in this entry what it said, the partner should give, the new partner should give the goodwill to the business. So once he give the goodwill in the business, this is how we are going to record the first entry. Second entry is what? When the business will give the goodwill amount to the old partners in their sacrificing ratio. This is the entry how we are going to record. And the third entry is when the amount that we have added to the partner's capital account, to the old partner's capital account, if that amount is withdrawn by those old partners, then there will be a third entry. Now you will have to focus on two words here, students. One is retained and another is withdrawal. Now what does retain means? Retain means C brings 20,000 as goodwill in the business. So for this, first entry will definitely come. Okay. Then second entry is when the business is giving that amount which is brought as a goodwill to the old partners in sacrificing ratio. So this entry will also come. Okay. And the third entry will come only when the partners are withdrawing the money. So if they are not withdrawing the money till this second entry, you have to pass. So if in the question it is told to you all that the goodwill brought by the new partner is retained in the business, then you have to pass only first and second entry. Okay, retained meaning what? The partner has not done the withdrawal. Only if it is mentioned that the partner has done the withdrawal, then only the third entry will come. Okay. So here I have shown you. First entry is when the partner is bringing the goodwill in the business. Second entry is when the goodwill brought by the new partner is credited to the old partner's capital account. Okay. So if the old partners is not withdrawing that goodwill amount, then till this entry you have to record. If it is been withdrawn, then the third entry will come. So if retained is given, then only first two entry will come. Withdrawal is given, withdrawal of goodwill is written, then first, second as well as third entry will come under the situation when the new partner brings goodwill in the form of cash. I hope this is clear to you all. Now we will quickly take a problem that will help you all to understand this topic clearly. Okay, now what is given to us in this question? Question number 1 on journal entry of goodwill. This is the question number 1 on journal entry. JE means journal entry on goodwill or of goodwill. Okay, A and B are partners in a firm sharing profits and loss in the ratio 2:1. Okay, so what is given to us? A and B are partners, so they are the old partners and their old ratio is 2:1. They admit C in the business for 1/4 share in the future profit. So what is the share that new partner is getting in future? 1/4. He should bring 21,000, of which 9,000 will be treated as goodwill. So this means what? The new partner should bring 21,000 in the business, and out of this 21,000, 9,000 is the goodwill amount that he has to bring. And the remaining balance, 21,000 minus 9,000, the remaining balance is the capital amount. Goodwill to be retained in the business. So here what they told, goodwill is to be retained in the business. So when the goodwill is retained in the business, we will have to record only the first two entries. Okay, we have to record only the first two entries. So we'll quickly write here what is given. What are the details given? Old ratio A and B. What is the old ratio of A and B? 2:1. So we can write it as 2/3, 1/3. I have just written it. Okay. Then share of a new partner. C is a new partner. How much share we are giving to C? 1/4. Goodwill is how much? 9,000, and the remaining balance is 12,000. So in total, how much he should bring in the business? 21,000, out of which 9,000 is goodwill, remaining 12,000 is his capital. So here, okay, I'll just quickly show you how we can write this entry. Now this entry you must have already learned in 11th standard when the capital is brought by the partner. How can we write that entry? When capital is brought by the partner or the owner, cash or bank account is debited because cash is coming in and it is coming in as capital account. So you all must have learned that we used to write capital account. But here there are partners. So you have to write here the name of the partner who is bringing this capital. So who is the new partner in this case? C. C is capital account. So how much capital he brought? 12,000. 12,000. Similarly, we have to record the entry for the goodwill. Cash and bank account will be debited. Okay. 2. That cash or bank account is coming as what in the business? Goodwill in the business. So to goodwill account will be credited. Okay. I will show it over here once we reach to the problem. Now, in this case, students, now in order to distribute the goodwill, see, distribution of goodwill to sacrificing partner, that means when this C is added in the business, that means old partners are sacrificing some of their share to give to the new partner. So 1/4 share was given to the new partner. So now in this problem we have with us old ratio and we have with us share of a new partner. So when I have explained you the problems on sacrifice ratio and new profit sharing ratio, under that particular topic, the first problem that I have taken, when only old ratio and share of a new partner is given, we cannot calculate sacrifice ratio because very minimal information is given. So when only this part is given to us, what will be our sacrifice ratio? Sacrifice ratio will be our old ratio, that is 2:1. So what is the old ratio? That will be your sacrifice ratio. So that will be 2/3, 1/3. Okay, when only old ratio and share of a new partner is given, we cannot calculate sacrifice ratio because we have minimal information with us. With this two information, we cannot calculate sacrifice ratio. So in this case, what we assume that sacrifice ratio is equal to old ratio, that is 2:1. So we got our sacrifice ratio. Now the first thing that you will require in this case, in this type of problem, is to calculate sacrifice ratio, because the goodwill that is being brought by the new partner is given to the old partner or given to the sacrificing partner in what ratio? Sacrifice ratio. In the beginning of this topic only I have explained you that. So sacrifice ratio you need to calculate. If it is given directly in the question, then well and good. Otherwise you have to calculate depending upon what information is given in the question. Then you have to calculate the distribution of goodwill to the sacrificing partner. So what you will do to calculate the goodwill amount to A and B? The old partner. So here both the partners are sacrificing, right? So we have to calculate the goodwill amount that is to be given to the old partner, that is the sacrificing partner A as well as B. So what is the goodwill amount given to us in the question? 9,000. Here it was given. He should bring 21,000, of which 9,000 will be treated as goodwill. So out of 21,000, 9,000 has to be treated as goodwill. So the total goodwill brought by the new partner in the business is how much? 9,000. So 9,000 multiplied by sacrifice ratio of A. Sacrifice ratio of A is how much? 2/3. And let's calculate for B also. 9,000 is the goodwill amount. What is the sacrifice ratio of B? 1/3. Okay, so if you calculate this, you will get rupees 9,000 for A and rupees 3,000 for B. Okay, rupees 6,000 for A and rupees 3,000 for B. This is 6,000, okay, 6 and 3,000. Okay, now we have calculated how much A should get and how much B should get. Now let's follow the steps here. When C is bringing goodwill in the business, when C is bringing goodwill in business, for this there will be one entry. When is bringing the goodwill is coming in the form of cash here. Okay, so cash or bank account will be debited with the amount that is being brought by the new partner as goodwill, that is 9,000, and this amount is coming in the business. On which account? On what account it is coming? It is coming as goodwill in the business, right? So we have to write here to goodwill account 9,000. This will be written in the debit column, this will be written in the credit column. So what will be the narration? What will be the narration for this entry? Being, narration should always start with the word being. Being goodwill brought by new partner. Who is the new partner here? C, in the business. So when the goodwill is brought by the new partner in the business, this is how you are going to record the entry. Now here what is given? Goodwill to be retained in the business means what? We have to add that goodwill amount to the old partners here, the partners who are sacrificing here. Both the partners are sacrificing. A is also sacrificing, B is also sacrificing in this case, because sacrifice ratio is equal to old ratio, that is 2:1. So A is sacrificing 2 share and B is sacrificing 1 share. So both the partners are sacrificing here. So this amount that is been brought by the new partner in the business as goodwill, okay, he brings 9,000 as goodwill. For this we have already recorded the first entry, the first effect we have already recorded. Now when this amount that is been brought in the business as goodwill by the new partner is given to the old partners in sacrifice ratio, okay, for that there will be a second effect. For that we have to record second entry. Okay, so here what we are doing, the goodwill that is been brought by the new partner in the business, we are adding to the A's and B's capital account. Okay, we are going to add that amount to A's and B's capital account. And what does add means? Add means credit in partner's capital account. So we have to credit partner's capital account. We have to credit old partner's capital account here, because here I have written plus. That amount which is being brought by the new partner in the business will be given to the old partners in sacrifice ratio. So here we have already calculated it. For A 6,000 will be given and for B 3,000 will be given. So this amount 6,000 will be added to the A's capital account and 3,000 will be added to B's capital account. So added means what we do here, we credit in the partner's capital account. We have to credit A's capital account and we have to credit B's capital account. So how will be the entry? What are we crediting in this particular partner's capital account? We are crediting the goodwill which has been brought by the new partner. So goodwill account will be debited with the same amount that he is bringing in the business. To whom are we giving this? To the old partner, that is A and B. So A's capital account, how much we got? How much we have to give to A? 6,000. And to B's capital account we got 3000. So total comes to 9000. This side should be equal to your debit side. So what is the narration that we can write for this? Being goodwill credited to sacrificing, or you can write old partners capital account. Okay, so this is how you are going to write the journal entry. Understood? So this is the first entry when the goodwill is brought by the new partner in the business. This is the second entry when the goodwill brought by the new partner in the business is credited to the old partner's capital account. Old partner's capital account, credited means we are going to add that amount in their account. Writing it in the credit side means we are going to add that amount. Okay, so how can we record this entry in the partner's capital account? Now in this only I am explaining you how this particular entry will be recorded in the partner's capital account, because you have to open partner's capital account when we solve a full-fledged problem on admission of a partner. Okay, when we take a big problem on admission of a partner, in that problem you have to open revaluation account, partners capital account and balance sheet. So how the goodwill entry, the goodwill that is being brought by the partner, okay, and which is been retained in the business, how that entry will be recorded in the partners capital account, in the ledger account, in this ledger account. Journal entry we already seen, so it is very easy to record it over here. So here what we have done, in this entry we are not getting partners capital account, right? In this first entry we are not getting your partners capital account. So this entry will be recorded in the cash or bank account. So let's come to the second entry. Okay, so in the second entry we have recorded here, see, A's capital account. A is a partner and B's capital account. So what we have done here, A's capital account and B's capital account is credited. I have written here 2. That means I have credited A's capital account and B's capital account with respect to this amount. So now we have to write this entry over here. By goodwill account, what are we crediting in their capital account? We cannot write in partners capital account, partners capital account. Please keep that in mind. This is their capital account. We cannot we cannot write it here A's capital account or B's capital account. See how we have to record the entry. A's capital account and B's capital account is credited. That means it is telling you the side, which side you have to record that entry, and opposite to that what is being written, goodwill account, right? So by goodwill account is credited in the partner's capital account. Which partner? Only A and B. So A is getting 6,000 and B is getting 3,000. C will not get anything here because this amount is brought by the new partner, which is given to the sacrificing partner, that is the old partner, in sacrifice ratio. So using the sacrifice ratio we got 6,000 and 3,000, and this is how we have ascertained the journal entry, and how this entry will be written in the ledger account, that is the partner's capital account. This way you have to write. Here it is written partner's capital account is credited. 2 means credited. So it will come in the credit side, and opposite to that what is written? By goodwill account, 6,000 in A's capital account, 3,000 in the B's capital account. So this effect is done. So this question was when goodwill is brought by the partner in the business, okay, and that is been retained by the partner, that is been retained in the business, which means we have just added your 6,000 and 3,000. Retained means what? The old partners, this partner who are sacrificing, to whom we are giving this 6,000 and 3,000, they are not withdrawing this 3,000 or 6,000. They are not withdrawing any rupee from this amount. It is just added to their account. It is just lying in their account. Understood? Only when they withdraw it, we have to record it in the debit side, for which I will be taking a second question, which is based on withdrawal of goodwill by the partner. Okay, now here what is given? Priya and Sia are partners sharing profits and loss in the ratio 3:2. So Priya and Sia are old partners. Okay, their old ratio is 3:2. They admitted Aditi for 1/5 share in future profit. So the share of new partner, that is Aditi, is 1/5. Aditi should bring rupees 5 lakh as capital and rupees 60,000 as goodwill, which is withdrawn by partner. So Aditi should bring 5 lakh as capital in the business, and along with that she has to bring goodwill, that is 60,000. Okay, now we are not concerned about the capital entry, we are concerned about the goodwill entry here. So when we have only with us old ratio and share of a new partner, the same principle will be applied over here. Old ratio, sacrifice ratio will be equal to the old ratio, that is 3:2, that is 3/5 and 2/5. Okay, then distribution of goodwill to sacrificing partner. Now what is the goodwill amount that is been brought by the new partner here? 60,000. Okay, so this amount we are going to distribute among the old partners, that is the sacrificing partner, as per their sacrifice ratio. So A's ratio, sacrifice ratio is 3/5 and B's is 2/5. So if you calculate this for for Priya, this is Priya and this is Sia. Okay, extremely sorry students, this is Priya and this is Sia. So Priya is getting 36,000 and Sia is getting 24,000. So we have calculated how much old partner or the sacrificing partner should receive goodwill amount. Okay, so 36,000 for Priya, 24,000 for Sia. Now our first entry will be same. When the goodwill is brought by the new partner in the business, that is the first effect, cash or bank account will be debited with the amount brought by the partner. How much goodwill is bringing? 60,000. To this amount is coming in the business in terms of which account? Goodwill account. Okay, he's bringing this cash in the business as goodwill. So I have to write here to goodwill account 60,000. What will be the narration? Being goodwill brought by new partner, that is Aditi, in the business. Okay, so we have recorded the first entry when the goodwill is brought in the business. Second entry is the goodwill that has been brought in the business has to be given to the sacrificing partner. So in this case, both the old partners are sacrificing some of their share to give it to the new partner. So first partner, that is Priya, has sacrificed 3/5 and Sia has sacrificed 2/5. Okay, so this goodwill will be credited to the old partner's account in sacrifice ratio that we have calculated here. So who are the old partners? Priya's capital account and Sia's capital account. So with respect to the amount that we have calculated, we will credit in their account. So what was the total goodwill amount? It was 60,000 that a new partner was bringing. Priya is getting 36,000 and Sia is getting 24,000. How we can write the narration here? Being goodwill credited to, we can write, old partners capital account. The goodwill that is being brought by the new partner is to be added to the old partner's capital account. So Priya and Sia are old partners. According to the sacrifice ratio, whatever the amount that we have got, we will credit in their account. Credit meaning we will add it in their account. Now this is the entry. This entry is when the goodwill is brought in the business. Okay, goodwill brought in cash in the business. This is the entry when goodwill brought in the business is credited. Credited means added to sacrificing or old partner's account, old partner's capital account. And the third entry is withdrawal entry, because in this question what they told to us, Aditi should bring 5 lakh as capital and rupees 60,000 as goodwill, which is withdrawn by partner. Okay, this is to be withdrawn. Whatever the amount that we are adding in the old partner's account, they are withdrawing that amount that is being told to us in the question. So if it was till retained, then only 2 entries would have come. But since withdrawal is given, this amount is withdrawn, 36,000 and 24,000 is withdrawn by the partner. So there will be another entry which will come. Goodwill amount is withdrawn. So first entry is goodwill brought in cash. This is the entry. Second is goodwill is credited to the old partner's account. Credited meaning added to the old partner's account. And third entry is what? When they are withdrawing it. Withdrawing meaning when they are removing this money what was added to their account. Okay, 36,000 was added to Priya's account, 24,000 was added to Sia's account. So whatever the amount that was added as goodwill in their account, now they are withdrawing it. So it is obvious, students, this entry, the withdrawal entry, cannot come before the second entry. Yeah, right? Because only after goodwill amount is added to their account, only then they can withdraw it. Understood, no? So this is the first entry, this is the second entry, third entry is the withdrawal because it is given in the question. Okay? So now how will be the withdrawal entry? Please pay attention here. Okay. So what did I told you in this partner's capital account? Debit side means minus, credit side means plus. So whenever the amount is payable to the partners, whenever any amount is payable to the partners or paid to the partners, that will be credited. Okay, payable meaning it is just been added to their account. Okay, and debit means what? Amount withdrawn by the partner. So if the amount is withdrawn by the partner, if any amount is withdrawn by the partner, it has to be debited in partner's capital account. So when we add that amount in the partner's capital when we add that amount to the partner, so we credit their capital account, right? So now when partners are withdrawing that amount from their account, that means partners capital account will be debited. It's just the reverse of this what we have done. Okay. Partners capital account, Priya's capital account, we have credited, we have added 36,000, and Sia's capital account, we have credited here 24,000. So now when they are withdrawing, that means their account is getting deducted by 36,000 and 24,000 in this entry, but in the second entry their account was getting added, the amount in their account was getting added by 36,000 and 24,000, but here their account is getting deducted now because they are withdrawing the money. Okay. 2. Now please pay attention here, your goodwill account will not come, because when here we have already written that this amount that we are adding to the partners capital account as goodwill amount. Here we have already shown that these are the goodwill amount. So here we have already recorded. Now when they are withdrawing the money from their account, they will get what? They will get cash. Okay. They will get in return cash. Withdrawal means what they will get? Obviously they will get cash. Okay. So total is 60,000. Narration we can write it as being goodwill withdrawn by the partners, by the old partners. Okay, it is very easy to understand how to write the narration. First, you need to understand when we record this entry. This entry we record when goodwill is brought by the partner, when he is bringing the goodwill in the business. This entry we record when the goodwill that is been brought is been credited. It is been added to the old partner's account. And this entry will come only when the old partners are withdrawing the money that is been added to their account. So this is the withdrawal entry. Okay, as I told you, this entry cannot come before this entry and this entry cannot come before this entry. Please understand that. Okay. Now how we can write? Here in this entry there is no partners capital account. So this entry will have no effect on partners capital account. Let's go to the second entry. In this entry there are partners capital account wherein we have credited the partners capital account. We have credited partners capital account. Okay, that means this amount we have added to the partners capital account. So how we can write it as by goodwill account. That means this 36,000 is been received by Priya as goodwill and 24,000 is been received by Sia as goodwill. Okay, your partners capital account is credited because here it is written to, so I am recording it in the credit side, and they are receiving this amount in terms of which account? Goodwill account. Aditi will have nothing from this because that is the amount what is actually brought by Aditi, which is given to the old partner, sacrificing partner in the sacrifice ratio. So this is the entry when the goodwill is retained by the partner, but when the goodwill is withdrawn, it will have effect on the opposite side. As I told you, any amount withdrawn by the partner, it will have effect in the debit side, and that is why here also the third entry, which is a withdrawal entry, over here we have debited the partner's capital account. So I have to write here to cash or bank account. What is the amount? Priya is withdrawing 36,000, Sia is withdrawing 24,000. So in this case, in this problem, they have not mentioned whether they are withdrawing the whole amount or whether they are withdrawing half amount. So in such case, you have to assume that if nothing is given in the question, the whole amount what is been credited as goodwill in the partner's account, the whole amount they are withdrawing it. Okay, so this is the withdrawal entry. This is the withdrawal entry. If goodwill was retained, till this entry would have come, but since the goodwill is withdrawn, even this entry we have to record Okay, this entry we have recorded based on this third entry. Okay, so this entry is having effect over here, and this third entry will have effect over here. Okay, now you might get a 1 mark question or 2 mark question based on this. If not this, then at least this will definitely come for exam when we are solving the problem on admission of a partner. So if you understand how we treat the goodwill based on the situation, you will know how to record it. Okay. So today we have discussed accounting treatment of goodwill. Under that we have discussed the first case when new partner brings his share of goodwill in cash. So we have seen the first two entry when he brings the goodwill in cash. This is the entry when when the goodwill that is being brought by the partner is credited to their account. This is the second entry. So if till retained is given in the question, only two entries will come. But if the withdrawal is given, then you have to also pass the withdrawal entry. So the third entry will also come. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you, students.